Hello, I'm Gato. Nice to meet you. It's been a while since I've seen so many faces at once. I'm elated to see it. To answer your question, I'll have to give some background to this foul place. I performed research on Marchins, Nightmares, the jail, and the Blood Maidens. Does that surprise you? I'm sure there were other researchers. So long as humanity survives, so too shall its will to learn. Yes, sadly my colleagues were wiped out. Ever since the devouring Armada Tower arrived, we have been helpless. It killed nearly all of us and scattered the rest. I had no active recourse but to run and hide, which leads me here today. Indeed, forgive me, I didn't mean to dampen your spirits. Times are treacherous, but I can rejoice in our meeting. So please, my friends, don't look so grim. You said you came from underground, correct? Which means you've seen the giant, human-like jail outside here, right? That's right. It's the devouring Armada Tower. I don't know who named the thing, but it doesn't take a scientist to see why. About that thing. It moves. At first, the devouring Armada Tower was the size of your ordinary jail tower, but once the tower got moving, it began to devour living things, buildings, anything it found. The more it ate, the bigger it grew. It's expanded so large that it's eaten a whole country. Perhaps the devouring Armada Tower's name came from its unstoppable nature. It'll consume the whole world. There's still much we don't know. Regardless, it's on the move. Knowing how it operates, I figured we'd be safer up here as opposed to out there. But still, we're in a jail tower, with all of the usual horrific amenities. If you want to reunite with your other friends, then you'll have to escape from here. Nothing. Earlier I dropped my pocket watch somewhere around here. Just remembered. Oh, thank you. Yes, as long as it stands, no one is safe. Precisely. It's all true. But I have a hunch staying in here is our safest option. Allow me to explain. Surrounding the devouring Armada Tower at all times are countless tubes. They connect to all of the other jail towers, including the one where we are currently situated, which leads me to believe that any of the towers under our control will keep us safe from the big one. I believe so. The secondary towers produce energy that is fed to the central tower, self-preservation. Therefore, all of the Marchins and Nightmares work together to keep that devouring Armada Tower alive. I suspect the Marchins supply their energy through whichever tower they come from. I'm not certain. Sorry. All I know is we haven't much time left. The devouring Armada Tower is growing. No. If we're going to travel, it's best for us to use the orb. I stumbled upon a great big orb of light while searching for a place to hide. It links passages between towers. Seriously. This tower comprises one of the many nerves feeding into the Great Armada. Right. We also know that Massacre Pink claimed dominion over it too. If this person really is master of that band of witches, then they must also be master of the devouring Armada Tower. Mary, was it? You didn't happen to see their face, did you? Then how do you know you saw someone? For all we know, it was one of your hallucinations. Sorry, I meant no offense. But if we have no concrete witnesses, that... What? What is that? What is this? I have never seen someone summon a creature using parts of the core. How does it work? Will you tell me? I had no idea such a thing was possible. Oh dear, you've hit the nail on the head, my boy. Well done. Great detective work. However, you should have brought Pyre in from the start. You're cruel, Jack. I was deceived by insolent mortals. I failed in taking that monster's word for it. Shut up! All those days and your unbearable company gone to waste, when at last I have reached the truth. You caught on to that, did you? Guess I underestimated you. I should have killed Mary myself. I want revenge. I wanted vengeance against this accursed planet using Theophile's female plant over and over and over again. However, every time, someone uses their witchcraft and resets this world. I couldn't give up, so I've wandered upon these lands dozens and dozens of times to discover the cause. Correct. I am uninhibited by the planet's confinement. I exist alone in a flow of time which cannot be shared. No matter how many times I repeated myself, I couldn't avoid it. But I finally found it, the key to disabling the repetition. It ends with the death of a woman named Alice. Well, you are just the trigger. Next in the sequence is the unraveling of Charlotte's mind. Then shortly afterwards, the power of witchcraft reignites. It resets the world's mimicry 100 times stronger than usual. Why does that happen? Who's causing it? It's as if some invisible force is at work. I deduced that the cause of the reset was located in the underground jail where Alice and Charlotte were, so I left you be. As you made your way to the surface, I joined so that I could observe. Then I found you. Mary! There's a connection between Alice, Charlotte, and Mary, along with Mary's blood ability. The match somehow maxes the core's powers. And here they are, proving my hypothesis. It's all their doing. Mary, you alone possess the power to reset the world. And indeed you have, over and over again. If I let you live, the cycle will continue. Hence, why I ordered your death. But I won't stop at Mary. Now that I know the truth, I don't care if any of you live. The rest of you could die for all I care. But Guillotine, Iron Maiden, and Gallows all ignored orders and failed me. So I molded them into a nightmare to do my bidding. But even that failed. Useless! Make the world a better place? Oh, sorry for laughing, Jabberwock, but you sound so foolish. Jabberwock, this world is done. Humanity is lost. I had faith in this world. I gave myself to it, but I was betrayed. No. Maybe I never had faith in the first place. That's right. Hearing their names fills me with enough rage to destroy this world! You're trash. This isn't the end of this. You're useless to me, Alice. You think you can make a fool of me? Till next time, insects! I no longer need to hide behind my act. I must enact my plan to destroy this planet. Thought I smelled you insects. You are mere filth. How dare you challenge me? You're imbeciles! I'll squash you! I have lived eons, cycles upon cycles. This is my Gorsuit's final form, perfected by numerous revisions. I harnessed the cells and blood from those brats in Massacre Pink to make this suit. It is I who is cornering you. Behold my magnificent power. With this suit and the time remaining, I do not fear the likes of you. Look at the sky. Despite being a surface insect, you know enough to know that the devouring tower will soon merge with the moon. This world will come to its knees. Cower all you want. It's too late. But we don't know what the final moments hold. Perfect to perform some extermination! How predictable. You should know by now that your efforts are a waste, and you love to interrupt me at the most inopportune times. That settles it. I'll pound you into the dirt! Die! Damn you all! You worthless insects! Out of my way! How dare you? More filth to play with. Papa, Master. All three of them, Guillotine, Iron Maiden, and Gallows, I had them begging before I fused them into a nightmare. Blame Gallows for that. I ordered her to kill Paya for her betrayal. But she refused to kill you. I hadn't expected her to be foolish enough to disobey me. Then it became complicated. Bad girls must be punished, right? Stupid Gallows begged for mercy. Ugh, it was pathetic. Guillotine, however, wasn't as disobedient. She fused with the nightmare upon my orders. Then she took Iron Maiden and Gallows with her. She grabbed Gallows by the neck. Oh, her screams of terror! It was quite the spectacle. I could never forgive those bastards for disrupting the beautiful end of the world! The thought of associating with you sickens me! Lunatics! You dare speak to me? I can crush Martians and nightmares in my palm, you bastards! Normal? What a thought. Wake up, go to work, go home, dinner with family. Yes, incredible. But humanity, seeking to take advantage of Massacre Pink's great power, stole that from us. Normal? Normalcy went extinct before mankind did! I named them Massacre Pink to never forget the deep despair, the hatred. I have no more interest in speaking with the likes of you. Shut up, insects! I will exterminate you all! Die! You fools dare stand in my way! The closing moments are now upon us. Your efforts are futile. Foolish insects! Damn it! Worthless insects! Let me squash you! That's... Oh... At long last! Behold! The moon is falling! This world is finally coming to an end! Oh, how I've waited for this moment! The cycle will finally be broken! Stop what? It's out of my hands, dear boy. Nothing can stop it now! While I'm at it, the Devouring Armada Tower is about to enter its consummation stage. You have minutes before it crumbles! Not you again! I should have killed you on the surface. I left you for dead, but never expected to see your ugly face again! Now I'll finish what I started. Stay out of my way, you witch! Shut up! I'll murder all of you! Starting with that tiny enchantress. So much for reinforcements. This is just another obstacle. It was all your fault! All of this! If only you had never been born! You disgusting monster! Massacre Pink is good for nothing but killing! You're an abomination! Worthless! Filthy! Worthless! 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 Die! 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 Finally dead. You shit sister. Mindless fool! You and I see the world with different eyes. This monstrosity in me? How are we similar? Tell me! You monsters would say that. Sure, hold hands and sing songs all you want. Unfortunately, I am human, and I will do what man has always done to monsters. Are you stupid? Who would ever become family with a roach? This ends now. I will dispose of you and rid the world of any monsters who oppose me. None of your howling can stop the moon. Your brains can hardly comprehend. Right back at you, Jack. I'll make you and your friends pay for your insolence by crashing the moon to this planet's surface. Salvation is coming! Die! You worthless insects, damn you. I wondered what you were gonna say. Did you think I would confess and beg for your forgiveness? I had no idea insects could feel pity. I suppose this is the end for me. What the hell? You think I'd falter to you? Don't insult me! None of you seem to get it! I'm not like any of you! I am human. I have used and destroyed this world with my own hands. Hundreds of lives can attest to that. You think I need this to become a god? You're gravely mistaken. I don't need your pity. How does it feel? Pretty good, I imagine. Massacre Pink was corrupted by your thirst for justice. That justice ruined everything. Freedom, equality, friendship, reason. Qualities preached only by the fearful. Nothing more than defense from panic. Everyone who pursues justice ends up the same. It is the way and folly of man. But I aim to kill the petty hope of those who search for it. However, it seems my failing was killing too many people. If I had allowed 100 to live, then perhaps they would have seen through your purity. Everything would be different. The precious people you hope to save would have been the same people to drag you back down into hell. That's right. You worthless pests would have been ostracized. Do you suggest we gather in a circle and sing campfire songs? You are nothing more than bugs festering in humanity's rotten corpses. You're maggots! I see there's no reaching you. I wonder how I forgot. Humans have been atop for so long, it's easy to forget. I have no regrets. I am the last in a long legacy of death. In this warped world, I alone know suffering, and therefore that makes me human. I'm not like any of you. I am human. I have used and destroyed this world with my own hands. Hundreds of lives can attest to that. You think I need this to become a god? You're gravely mistaken.